We've all heard stories, especially in the States, where some lucky or maybe smart trader, however you want to look at it, placed an options trade that turned a very small amount into a really large amount in a short space of time. So it's no surprise to me that the get-rich-quick faction of the trading and investment community would take an interest in stock options, given the potential for really big wins. I've been asked on several occasions to make a video on how to trade stock options with IG, so here we go. Hi guys, I'm Any, aka the Not Trader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts on all my latest videos. It was 2008 when IG decided to introduce options trading to their trading platform, allowing traders to buy and sell call and put options for a select number of indices, forex pairs, and commodities. But before we get ahead of ourselves with a demo, first of all, what is options trading? Rather than me butchering the definition, I'm just going to read it straight from the IG website. Options trading is the buying and selling of options. Options are financial contracts that offer you the right, but not the obligation, to buy or sell an underlying asset when its price moves beyond a certain price within a set period. So for example, if you thought the DAX's price was going to rise in the next month, you'd want to buy a German 30 monthly call option. So that if price rose, you'd be in a profit. And if price fell, you'd take a loss, but the loss would never be more than your margin. And if you thought the DAX's share price was going to fall over the next month, you'd buy a German 30 monthly put option. So if the price fell, you'd make a profit, and if it went up, you'd make a loss, but no more than your margin. Again, simple, right? Wrong. There's so much more you need to learn about options trading, but I haven't got time to explain it in one video. I might make a series of videos explaining all these different terminologies. But here's a list of some options trading terminology that you may need to know. No, not may, you do need to know. So in your own time, learn what these are and get back to me. But if you want to wait, I've got some videos coming on all of these topics. Quick side note, I'm building a playlist of IG related trading tutorial videos. As you've seen, I've got 5 so far, but I'm trying to build out more. If there's any topics that you want me to cover about how to trade with IG, leave in the comment section below any ideas of videos I should make for the IG trading platform. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. So let's get straight into it. So the IG trading platform. As you can see here on the left hand side, you have all of the different asset classes that you can trade. But today, obviously, we're talking about options. So you click on options here. So the good thing about options trading, the way that they set it up on the dashboard, is that you can basically click whether you want to trade indices, forex, and then you can pick the maturity level. So if you want to trade weekly options, daily options, or monthly options. So for this example, I'm going to choose indices and weekly. So obviously, I'm making this video at the end of the week, so there's not many choices left because it's a Friday, and yeah, so a lot of the options are due to expire today, so there's not really much choice in terms of what you can trade. Let me pick monthly. So let's say I picked Wall Street monthly. So here on the left-hand side, you have your call options. So there's 2 ways you can trade call options. You can buy call options. This line indicates where price is basically near currently at. So if I want to buy a call option at this price, I'll click that price here, and then I'd buy 50p per pound worth of call options. Now this will tell me the margin that I need in my account. So I need £501 in my account to execute this trade, and I need £1,002 to execute the next trade. So then I can place the order. I'm not going to place the order at this moment in time. Or you can sell call options. Now this gets a bit complicated, but this is where you act as the broker and you're selling call options. Now this is very dangerous in terms of the fact that you can lose a lot of money if it goes against you if you're selling call options because you're acting as the broker. I'll make another video explaining this in more depth, but I'd say for anyone that's new traders, well, this is not financial advice anyway, but for anyone's new traders, you need to do your due diligence, whatever you do, but you need to really look into selling call or put options before you want to get involved in that, because there's a lot of risk involved in that, even more so than buying call or put options. As you know, the call options means that you're trying to go long, and the put options means that you're trying to short, so you think price is going down. And it's the same way, you just click on the put option at whatever price you want to buy at. So that obviously the strike prices will tell you this will be the strike price. So if you think price is going to go below 30,000, you can go here and pick the buy put options at 30,000, and then you pick the pounds per pip that you want to trade at, and then you can execute the trade. you can also click here to add to a workbook, and then you can just expand on it so you can make it bigger. So in the far right and the far left hand side here, you got these numbers that, and these are implied volatility. Once again, I'm not here to butcher definitions. So implied volatility is a metric that captures the market view of the likelihood of change in a given security price. So it does what it says on the tin. It implies how volatile that the index or the stock or whatever that you're trading is. So right now, Tesla is the only stock options that you can trade with IG, but I'm sure that they're going to expand their portfolio of equities as they go along. This is similar to when they introduced all sessions trading. They first start with the really big companies, the Amazons, the Googles, the Teslas, and then they started rolling out even further. I believe they're going to do the same with US equities. I do not know this for a fact, but I've seen how they release products in their roadmap. They always start with really big, popular equities, and then they start rolling out slowly. So once again, you got Tesla all sessions. I've spoken about this before. All sessions just means you can trade the normal Tesla stock, but out of hours as well, so past 9 o'clock. But that's not an options trading. Here you have like put and call options. So obviously these are all just different choices for call and put options that you can trade. Now, obviously the way they mark it up is that they don't put the decimal pointers. So this isn't saying that they think Tesla, you're buying a put option for Tesla at 335,000. It's actually, what it means is that if you buy this put option April 21st, that means that you think Tesla's share price will be below $350 by the end of April, if I'm correct. Yes. So you need to take this with a pinch of salt. Obviously, they always mark their prices up to a multiple of 100. So 35000 is actually $350 because Tesla's current price is $616. So you just have to take that into consideration, the way IG marks up the prices. So you got a choice of all these different options to trade. So you can buy calls or puts at these different strike prices, and the way you look at them is company, strike price, call or put. So that means basically, do you think Tesla will be below, because it's a put, so it's below, do you think Tesla is going to be below $625 by the end of April? If you do, this is the put option that you'd want to buy, and then you just go through the process of buying it and then checking how many pips you'd want. And the good thing is that it tells you how much margin you need to execute that trade, and then you can have the graph and add it to your workspace. So guys, for the purposes of this demo, I've executed an options trade on my demo account. And one thing you need to be careful about with options trading is that you cannot set stop losses. So you need to monitor your trades very carefully to make sure that they don't run too far into the negative or positive. And because of their options trades, the profit and loss isn't shown or to be realized within your margin until it's executed. So you can run a big profit or big loss, and it won't realize in your margin or available funds until you close it out. So you need to be careful of that, just in case you're over leveraged at some point, because it won't just stop you out just because you, well, actually will. It will stop you out. It will stop you out the minute the loss exceeds your funds, but you can lose everything in your account, but you can't lose anything more, which is good if you're a retail trader, but that's not the same for professional traders. But at the same time, you need to monitor it very carefully, because you cannot set stop losses on options trading. That's a big caveat for you guys. So here's a couple pros and cons of using IG's options trading. Pro, you get access to more leverage. While ESMA's regulation has put a cap on how much leverage retail traders have access to, by options trading, you can get access to multiple times more leverage than you could with CFDs or spread betting. It's a good way of hedging your investments. If you're holding positions in several different stocks in a specific index, and maybe you see a crash coming soon, rather than pulling out of those investments, a good way of hedging these investments would be to short the specific index in which these stocks are held in. And one of the great things about options trading with IG, as opposed to some of the stateside trading platforms, you cannot go into negative balance. So if the trade goes against you, you can only lose what's in your account. Some of the cons: there's limited market coverage. As you've seen in the earlier demo, as it stands, IG only provides options trading for a select number of indices, commodities, and forex pairs. The funny thing is, on their website, it says you can options trade shares, including the FTSE 100 shares and a selection of leading US shares. Yet these are nowhere to be seen on the platform. So I don't know why it says that there. And last but not least, you cannot set a stop loss. So unlike spread betting or CFD trading, at least you can have a safety net of having the stop loss. But with options trading, you just have to monitor your trade and know where you want to get out and set a mental stop loss so that you can exit your position manually. So I hope you guys found this video useful on options trading with IG. It's Any, aka The Not Trader, signing out.